going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Monster Legends. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out with me today. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button to show your support. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright guys, today we had to do some feeding to get our growth spurt done, which we did. 3.696 mil. A little bit overshot the 2.4, but it's whatever. And I have decided in my brain place that I'm going to probably stop doing like the 1 to 100 on camera, because it's kind of I don't know, just extra editing and stuff like that just takes a little longer. The fact that I do the analysis screen like right after this will show you all the skills that are worth taking on it anyway, so there's no real point in watching me level it up and stuff like that. So I went ahead and I took Keithor here all the way to level 100 already, off camera, because I figured, what the crap, I don't need to do that on camera every time, because what happens if I have a monster at level 100 that I want to do an analysis on, you know, can't level it up then anyway, can I? No. So we're going to start doing it this way, I think, just having level 100 monster, talking about it, doing the analysis and everything, and then we'll take it out for a spin and kind of show it off. So here is Keithor. We're going to jump in and do his analysis, and then we're going to come back and we're going to use him a little bit. Alright guys, so here we are at the analysis page. Like always, we'll go through the stats, the skills, all that good jazz, and it's going to be great. So here we are. Keithor is going through his stats, his power, 3,399, so it could potentially be used in a damage dealing role. I would recommend you don't. He's much better in his support role in my opinion. In fact, since he's one of the only support dark monsters there is, probably his best slot for sure. Okay, his life, 35,588. That's a lot of life. That's pretty much tank life, which is great. It means he doesn't get killed really easy, and that's always nice. So really good life stat. That's awesome. His speed a little bit slow, 3,377, but using it as a support or damage dealing role, it's not super important because he's not a denial. So his base speed being low, not a huge negative. Okay, max gold per minute, 155, not a huge deal. Whatevs. His trait, immune to possession. It's always nice to have yourself immune to some sort of crowd control. Possession in the dark category being a very big crowd control skill. Not bad to have that, okay? His relics, his books, he is in the Underworld and Evil Legion books, not to mention he's a dark monster, so that's 3 different spots for war. Not counting, obviously, a legendary spot, which would make it 4. Moving down, his relics, he does hold 2 different chest pieces, which in my opinion kind of cements his role in a tank, because I do believe the chests are more defensive-based items. I could be wrong, I don't know a whole lot about relics, but whatevs. Moving down to his special skill, jamming on the ceiling. It's going to be an AoE. Does no damage, it's for your allies. It's going to be a double life shield, which is huge, and it's also going to heal all your allies by 100%. So very, very strong skill. If you're down to your last leg, this is going to bring you way back to the front of the fight. You're going to be doing great. If you're at the top of your health already, it's going to give you a double shield. So not bad. Not bad at all. So his skills here, the Eternal Solo. This is an interesting one because it's an extra turn skill, but it also heals him by 50%. So if he does get hurt pretty bad, if you have him like in a tanking support role, he can pop a lot of health up at once and get an extra turn to either put some damage out or to heal your allies as well. So not bad there. Smells like protection. This is going to be a humongous 100% shield to your ally members, reminiscent of General Autumn. They have pretty much the same skill there. So really, really solid. Only costs 10 stamina, so that's not bad either. Moving over one more time, we've got Bring the Roof Down. This is going to attack a target for 30 dark damage, but it's also going to heal your allies by 30%. If you're doing a more damagey based role, like a tanking role, this is probably a better one to take for a little bit of damage output. Up to you. Moving down, we've got the Drummer's Purge. This is not only a 30% AoE heal with a 1 cooldown, it also removes all negative status effects, which is very powerful. Very, very powerful. It's really nice to be able to remove negative effects with a heal, and he has it. So it's really good for support role. Moving over, we have the Group Performance. This is going to target a single enemy for 60 power. It does have a 1-turn cooldown, which isn't bad, but it strips all the positive effects from the entire team. That is also good, okay? So really, really nice to be able to strip negative effects off. That's good for a support monster to be able to do. Plus it's some damage if you're running in a tank roll or something. You can take that for some damagey move. Okay, moving over one more time, we've got the Pretender. This is going to be a self buff that heals him by 20% and gives him a taunt. So that's not bad. Puts him more into a tanky kind of role. He can take some punches if you want to run him that way. It's probably a skill you want to take. He does have another skill. I believe it's a 65 power dark damage with 0 cooldown. I didn't put that on here because he's not really a damage dealer. Of course, if you want to make him that way, you can. It's just, it's not his strongest suit, so I didn't leave it on the top skills list. Alright, so as you see, this guy, definitely going to be a support-based monster. You could run him in a damage-dealing sense. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could, okay? I would recommend this guy. 3 team speed would probably be your best bet. Well, not necessarily. It's a good run for him, but he's one of the few monsters that a life rune or a team life rune would work really well on because he has AoE heals. So a team life rune makes his heals bigger and also that double shield even bigger. So that's always nice. Plus he has a high base life already. If you're going to tank with him, you can run a life rune and 2 team speeds and he'll have a lot more health. And being able to heal himself up like he can is really nice. His only offset in a tanking role is his trait is not going to block stuns or freezes, so he can be crowd controlled before he gets a chance to tank. And he has no reflect damage ability either, so he'd work really great with someone like Timerian. You know, being able to do like a loop damage or something, that wouldn't be bad. But anyways, there's Keithor in the analysis portion. It's pretty much everything you know about him, and we're going to jump back and we're going to take him out for a spin. Alright guys, so there's the analysis, and now let's look at our Keithor here. As you can see, I did run a team life and a regular speed. I don't have any team speeds at the moment because for some reason the game never puts level 1 team speeds in the shop. Why? I don't know, and I'm not spending 500,000 gold for each of them because that's ridiculous. So we're going to have to wait on those, I guess. But for now, as he's a team life, I thought it would be a really big boost because his life is already pretty high. It helped boost his life and also his teammates so he can get bigger heals and bigger shields on them. I felt like that would be nice. So the skills I took here, I took Drummer's Purge. All allies heal 30%. You already know all these, the name of these skills, right? We just talked about them. So group performance for a little bit of positive status effect removal from the enemies and a little bit of damage. Eternal Solo for sure. Big heal and the extra turn. Can't go wrong there. And then Smells Like Protection, of course. It's pretty much a general autumn here with the giant shields. That's great. So I have no relics on anybody, so we're not even going to talk about those because I don't have any relics on anybody. So let's go ahead and jump in and take this guy in for some battles in the adventure map. Know what I'm saying? So I think we're just going to do a regular node and a boss node. Probably this one and this one, right? Right. So we're going to do that. Let's jump in here and take out these little Pandolfs. If they'll load in, that would be fantastic. Who are we going to fight with them, though? Obviously, one of the monsters we're going to fight him with is going to be a Keithor, if I can find him. Keith, there you are. Alright, and what do we want to do? Do we need a damage dealer, really? Or, I mean, like a denial? I don't think we need a denial, like, super bad. So, let's just go... Let's go like so. Right? That could work. This should work pretty well. I don't need the deny, I don't think, because these guys aren't very fast. 34, 32. Yeah, we should be faster than all of them. We actually might kill them in one round with the 2 damage dealers. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. But first up, we're going to drop the... We just do a ground melter straight out the gate. Let's just do it. Let's not worry about the Storm Instigator. Let's just get the quicksand on him. Like so. On this guy, we'll drop a Smells Like Protection. Just in case they do decide to possess somebody, we'll have a big enough shield that we can kind of block that damage. There you go. Making some musical tunes. And we'll drop a Bloody Pith here as well to get the AoE poison and bleed. Like so. There you go. So we have a pretty big amount of life reduction in one turn. I think it's, what is that? Quicksand's 15, bleed and poison are 10 each. So that's what, 35% life reduction every round? That's not bad. That's not bad. That means 3 rounds and they're pretty much L dead. So there we go. We're blocking a lot of this damage, I'm assuming. They're not going to get a whole lot off on us because these gigantically massive shields, which is great. Energy Staff. Missed him, actually. Sucks for you. Noob. Alright, see what this one does. Not a huge, like, super test of their strengths, but it's better than going, like, well, there actually isn't any dungeons today, so I can't even do a dungeon if I wanted to. But, like, dungeons with, like, commons and uncommons, it's not, like, you know, it's really nothing special to fight an uncommon. So let's go ahead and drop a Storm Instigator here on this guy, like so. There we go. And we'll drop a Mountain Fist on this one down here, like so. Get him dead. There we go. We'll drop a Moss Drown here, like this. And there's only one left, and it looks like Keithor's going to get the final shot, which is great. Group performance here. Heavy dark damage, like so. Not going to be very heavy because he's, you know, no strength runes. You can run strength runes on a Keithor if you really want a damage dealer build. I didn't think it was a very strong pick for him, so I decided that was going to be a big fat negative. You know what I'm saying? Not doing that. So there we go. That's a regular node. And now let's try one of these boss nodes. I believe this is the duo. It is. The Queen and the King. They've got a lot of life. I don't know a whole lot about their skill sets. So we're going to do this and hope we don't suck and lose. I'm not going to change it up and use denials or anything. We're just going to go with this and see if we can swing it out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to do. First up, we'll drop a Storm Mascara doesn't really do a lot of damage, but we'll do it anyway. Like so. Chip off a tiny amount of that dude's health. We'll drop a Ground Melter here to get the AoE Quicksand. Like so. There we go. That's perfect. With this guy, we'll drop, obviously, the Smells Like Protection, get that huge shield going on, just in case they do something crazy. Man, they do some serious singing, don't they? Bloody Pith here for a Poison and Bleed, because neither of them resist either of those, which is great. It's a big power reduction for them, and a pretty decent life reduction as well. There you go. Looking alright for now. Shining Swords, it's an AoE Daze. That kind of stinks, but not a huge deal. We can work with that. Quicksand, Bleeding, and Poison. Look at all that damage that does. It's pretty cool. Status effects are the way to go, peeps. That's how you win. Highborn Power didn't do any real damage to us. We do have the Daze on right now, which does kind of suck. Drop a Mountain Fist here on the guy with the most life, like so. With this guy, what do we want to do? Let's do a... precision isn't bad. And damage. We'll do that. We'll do a Blot and Tall here to get some damage boost and precision. Not that it really matters, but it could kind of matter. Now this guy, I need to go ahead and clear this date. Well, do I want to do that yet? Yes, I do. We'll go ahead and do this Drummer's Purge here. Get rid of all the negative effects on our team. Like so. That's always nice. You don't like having negative effects because negative effects suck one. Spoiled Soil. We'll just re-up that Quicksand on this dude here. We'll probably have to recharge next turn with him though. But that's alright. We don't need to do anything here, really. I kind of want to save that. I don't know if that a 2-turn cooldown. I can't remember. I can't see it because my logo's in the way. But that's alright. We'll save that because I don't know. And we might need it if they do something buffing themselves. Here we go with the damage boost and the accuracy. We could do a Body Chop to re-up the Poison and Bleed. Let's hit that on this dude here. Like so. That'll look good. There's the Quicksand. The Bleeding, and the Poison. So next turn, I do believe she will be dead from those, because that does a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you kidding me, game? Are you kidding me, game? Oh my gosh. We're going to go right back in, and we're going to smash these guys' booty hole, and they're going to regret ever doing the crap they just did. If it crashes again, that's it, peeps. That's it. It's game over. They win. Alright? So, Ground Melter. You get this Quicksand on them like so. I cannot believe that. It's so annoying. I hate that crap. So Smells Like Protection. Pop one of these, just like last time. Get that shield going on. There we go. Drop this Bloody Pith here to get them all bloody piffed. Like so. They're super piffed. Wordplay. So there we go. I don't know. Taking some damage here. See what they're going to do. Imperial Light Shield. If that removes effects, I'm going to be very peeved. It doesn't. Okay, good. Oh, it just makes it really don't take any damage. You are a Sludamimus. I hate you. Hate you so much. Words cannot even express. Alright, so what's that do for them? Is that just... allies take no damage from all elements except for light for 1 turn. Well, that's just hot. So let's go ahead and drop one of these here on the guy that can take damage. Like so. We'll go ahead and drop a Blot and Tall here to get that damage boost and accuracy, like so. And because this little chickadee down here decided she's going to be really cool and be one of those, we're going to go ahead and drop one of these and strip that off of her, like perfect. Drop that Spoiled Soil here. Do we want to do that? Let's actually just go ahead and recharge, because you don't need to use stamina up right now. Don't need a Drummer's Purge either. Eternal Solo, we'll just recharge again, like that. There we go. Now, we do have the accuracy deal here, so do we want to drop a Moss Drown? Let's just do that. Let's just do that. They already have Bleed and Poison on them, so we'll just drop some Moss on them. That's what you do. So she's taking some more damage now. She should die next turn as long as she doesn't crash the game again, like, you know, like she did last time, because she's pretty sure she was just trying to cheat. That's what she was doing. She was like, hey, we should cheat, and then we can't die. We'll just crash the game. Pretty sure that's what they were talking about. So, obviously a bunch of McCheaters over here. That's okay. We're going to make it work. So there we go. Gonna use that heal up, I guess, here in a little bit. So we'll do a spoiled soul here on the big dude. He's got the most life left because he dodged all that damage from last turn, which really annoys my face. Bleed and poison should be up for another 2 turns, I believe. So we'll just drop a body chop here for some extra damage, like that. Keithor here took a little bit of a hit, so that's okay. We could do the let's just do the drummer's purge here, like so. Get that heal going on. Everybody's healed back up to top. She should die. That's right, that's what you get for being a cheater. She's dead. Alright, now we'll see if he's the cheater, because if they crash now, it's all on him. You know what I'm saying? So we'll drop one of these. Actually, how long does that quicksand still have? 4 turns. Okay, this guy's going to die out for sure. So we'll just drop one of these. I like it so. And we'll drop one of these. I like it so. There we go. So he's getting pretty close to dead. This is going to do a lot of his life here. 90 grand. Yeah, he's definitely dead next turn. There's no way he's going to make it through. That's good. That's what you deserve. High encouragement. Ooh, he gave himself 2 turns before death. What a dumb skill. That's a horrible freaking skill. We'll go ahead and get rid of all that, though, because that's what we do. We'll just leave him with the turns before death. Oh, it doesn't remove his haste. Interesting. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's how it's meant to be, but that should have stripped all positive effects, and it absolutely did not. Weird. Doesn't matter. Just hasted his death. So, suck it, you noob. Even though they cheated the first time, I came back and won, because that's what I do. I win things sometimes. So there we go, peeps. That is Keithor in the damage area. Or not really damage, but out there fighting, taking on some real-world problems. So there he is. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for future videos, don't forget to leave those in the down there, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you liked the video, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button to show your support, and I will see you guys next time.